Hi.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to our services. Thanks for coming. Please have a seat.
Yeah, thank you.
So, Leo, how did you manage to come here today?
Public transport today. Yeah.
Public transport?
Yeah.
So, how was it? Was it fine for you?
Yeah, it is fine for me. Yeah, because I want to save some money, so that's why. Yeah, we use public
Uh-huh.
transport today.
That's good. So, Leo, before we start, I just need to discuss certain things with you. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
So, firstly, I wanna tell you that you can trust us completely because whatever we are going to talk about today is going to be between us. So, you don't need to worry about anyone is going to judge you or anything. But just one thing that I want to tell you that if I found something that is threat to your safety or someone else's safety, then I will have to report it because I'm also bound by certain restrictions. So I hope that's okay with you because I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear with you on everything. So is that okay with you?
Yeah, I understand. Understand.
So first of all, thank you for coming.
Mm.
So what brings you here today?
It's hard because I'm gonna lose my job soon. Yeah.
So
because
it's
yeah,
hard.
it's hard for me because people put me on they lay off, put me on the layoff, and then I will lose my job in the next 2 weeks, and then I just don't know what to do at the moment. Yeah.
So I heard you saying that you are a bit concerned because you might lose your job because your company has put certain people on layoff and you are also one of them.
Yeah.
And this is what is concerning you at the moment. Is it correct if I say this?
Yeah, it is because I've been working in this company for 7 years. It's been 7 years I contribute to this company.
That's
Yeah, I work really hard, day and night at a job. And then when it's come to the time people they fire people, they pick me. It's not fair. It's not fair at all. I've been working, and they put me into the situation where I don't have a backup plan. I think life is going well and good and everything is just okay at the moment, and then suddenly all gone.
So you are feeling unfair and also you're thinking about your future because you didn't know that you didn't see anything of that sort is coming towards you because you have given so much to the company. But now when you come to know about all this, you don't have any backup plan and you don't know from where to start or from where to go.
No, I don't have anything anywhere to go. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, and it's in just a short period of time, and now it just asked me to find a new job. How can I do that? And there's so many things that happen in my family as well. I get a wife. I have a wife. I have 2 young children, and I'm the breadwinner. And now everything is just happened suddenly. And how can I deal with that situation? How can I support my family?
So Leo, how did you feel when you came to know that your job is in danger? What were your feelings? What was your instant response to the fact that when you came to know?
I'm angry. I'm just say, fuck, why is me? Why me? And then I feel no, it's not.
You
It's
are
not
angry.
fair. Yes, I'm really angry because it's not fair on me. I'm always a good performer in the company. In other team, I always do everything that I could to show that I deserve this job, and I know that I deserve that. But suddenly, when it come to layoff, they pick me.
That's it.
It is. Yeah, it's just not fair at all. And then I've been served them for 7 years. 7 years
That's
working
so
day
tough.
and night, working contribute to that company. And suddenly they don't think about what I have done for them. They're just thinking about themselves. They're just thinking about saving the money for themselves, but not thinking about protect the staff who they contribute to that company. They didn't know that that company had today because of people like us work like a dogs. Yeah.
So I heard you saying that you are angry and disappointed, not only because yeah they have decided to put you on the layoff, but also for the fact that you have given so much to the company that you haven't even cared about yourself at that time. But when you think that you completely deserve this job because you have given so much,
Yeah.
but they didn't consider you even for a once, and that is what which is pissing you off at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pissing me off. And how about they don't see it from my point of view. They don't see that I had a family to take care of. I had like a wife, my wife at home taking care of two young children. How about their future? How about like during this time when I lost a job, how where did the money come from to support my child, to support my wife? What's it gonna going on here? It just made me like so frustrated. I don't think like yeah they put me into the situation where like yeah the whole family gonna have facing the crisis, financial crisis.
So, am I correct if I say that your current concern is your future safety and your financial stability, or is it this job that is pissing you off?
Yeah, they both. My finance because the job pissing me off is one thing. Yeah, it's already done. They already make decision. But like, how about the future? What's it gonna going on with my child, my children, and my wife? How they gonna survive? If like I don't bring the money to home. Yeah.
I heard you mentioning that you are the breadwinner of the family,
Yeah.
and you are taking care of your family by earning money or doing stuff whatever you can do, and you are concerned that if you don't have this job, and whenever you will be laid off from your job within a week or maybe in 2 weeks, this is going to be a biggest concern for your family, because then there will be no one who will be earning in the family and who will be bringing stuff in the family. So is that correct?
Yeah. Yeah. Who gonna take care of them? And who gonna take care of my family? So like, yeah, those people sitting high and with like all of their comfortable life, they don't see that people like us working to support our family. They just like make a decision and without thinking about us. And how when you put us at risk like this, we gotta where we gonna go? What we gonna do? Yeah, it's just a frustrated situation, and yeah, it just it's make me feel like really furious and make me feel like really sad as well. Yeah, it's just a situation where I don't know what to do. I don't know what to where to go in that situation. Yeah, it's just like
So you are sad and frustrated because you are seeing no future, because you don't have any backup plan, and now you don't know what to go and how to move forward in your life.
no,
What to
I feel like I'm stuck because like you know what? Even I can't even tell my wife. I haven't told her about that yet. Yeah, I haven't told her about like what the situation. It's really hard not to tell her about that because yeah, I don't want to bring my burden like toward her. I don't want to put all the kind of burden to her. It's not fair at all because yeah, she been like supporting me. She been a loving one, taking care of my children while going there outside, just to try to make some money. And now suddenly everything is gone. Then yeah, I can't tell her that. I don't know what to do.
It's okay, take your time, calm down. I understand. I'm trying to understand from where are you coming from. Maybe you are very frustrated and you don't know about your future. And also you mentioned that you can't discuss these things with your wife because you think that it is going to burden her in one way or another. But do you think discussing these things with your wife can help you, or you can find some solution that what you want to do in your future? Do you think it is going to be a good idea if you discuss certain things with her?
I don't discuss with her. I don't know where to start. I don't know how can I open my mouth just to tell my wife that like your man can't do anything. Your man was like, yeah, your man get fired because he just like nobody need him in the company. I don't know how I can say it. My pride like stopped me to tell her that because like it's so hard like for me to tell my wife. I don't know where to start, and this is so difficult for me like to talk to her in such a way like I am a useless person and I get like fired. It's so no, I don't have a. It's I feel like my pride stopped me to do that. I'm so proud of myself because I was certain that yeah, this job gonna be like an ongoing, and I'm gonna make a lot of money, money to take care of my child, my wife, everybody. But now suddenly, yeah, I was certain, and now suddenly I come from the ground that I can't tell her. Yeah, I can't tell her. Like keep thinking about like telling her about us. I don't have a gut to tell her.
So I heard you saying that you mentioned that it's your pride that is stopping you, and you feel like that if you discuss these things with her, then you kind of feel useless, and you feel that you are not good enough for anything. But I also remembered you mentioning that you have given everything to the company that you can do, and you were certainly the one who deserved that job.
Yeah,
And
and now you see what happened to me.
yeah,
You see, like now, even though like I have like everything, I did, but at the end of the day, what's
So-
happened?
so
That
how,
just yeah, that just happened. Even though I know that, but you can't tell anything about life. And then yeah, even though like I say I know that I'm good, but then at the end of the day, they what kick me off, kick me out of the company. And then what? Yeah. So even though like people like say, yeah, you know, I know that I'm good, but yeah, but what do people do to me? They just kick me out anyway. Yeah, just frustration.
you know you are good, and you know that you are capable enough of doing things that you want to do. This is what I understand from what you are trying to convey. And so, Leo, talking about your job, you are saying that you have been put on laid off, and there are chances that you could lose your job in 2 weeks. So, is there anything that you tried to do? I mean, did your company give you the chance to discuss the things with them?
It's
or
a final decision. So it's mean I'm gonna
that
lose
is-
my job,
So,
even though like I say chance, but actually this is a decision. They already picked me as a person to lead the company after 7 years, like dedicate for that job.
I'm so sad to hear that, because after giving so much, nobody expect to be treated like that. But are you able to find out of any specific reason that you have given them so much of time, but even then, why they decided your name only?
They just want their money done. They just think about money. They don't care about like stuff like me. They just like thinking of like yeah, everything is about money, money, money. And especially like when it comes to make a decision to save their money, they just picked it and they just kick me out of the company. And it's so unfair. It's so unfair. And then yeah,
From what I'm hearing, I can understand that you are having a tough time because you have so much to figure out, and maybe you are not able to understand from where to start. But as you also mentioned, that their decision is final, and there is no way you can convince them or talk to them because
Yeah.
they have given you a kind of ultimatum.
yeah.
So,
True.
although I'm trying to feel or trying to understand that things are really tough for you, but you also need to think about your future, because as you know, as you mentioned, that you don't have much of the time left. So, have you started thinking about something that what could be your next step, or what could you do further? for your future perspective?
Yes, I just like at the moment I can't think of anything. I'm just stuck. I'm stuck here at the moment. Even though like everybody's saying that okay, just apply for the new job. It's not that easy. It's not that easy
Okay.
when people like as my age, and then it's not like when you just apply for that and then you will get it straight away. Otherwise, everybody got a job. So yeah. And then during that time, I don't know how to tell my wife about yeah, I'm gonna be putting that kind of stuff, and I'm just stuck there. I don't know like where to start and who to reach out. I don't see any future in front of me.
So as I heard you, I kind of understanding that there are a lot of stuff that you need to put in position, and you need to understand that from where you want to start, because you have your job at the risk, you have to think about your future, and most importantly you don't know how to discuss this stuff with your wife,
Yeah,
and you have a lot of emotions going on right
yeah.
now, and as you mentioned you are stuck. Yeah, so if I need to ask you, what is the goal? What is the end goal? What is that thing you are looking for in the therapy?
Well, now I'm just thinking of like yeah, getting another job, getting how to keep making the money. Not like yeah, this is the goal that I really want to have. Like to keep making the money to support my family. That is the goal just I have in my mind at the moment.
Getting a job and having a good money to feed your family is
Yeah.
the end goal, and is this something that you are looking from the therapy? Because you know what you want, it's just that you don't know from where to start.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, it just I'm just like I just like had a lot of thoughts in my mind at the moment, and I'm just like that I'm just really very emotional at the moment, and just keep thinking because I feel shameful when I just confront my wife and then talk about like that like your man can't do anything, your man being kicked out of the comedy. That's why that emotion it just keep reeling me, and it made me harder to open my mouth to talk to her about that.
You are emotional and you are feeling ashamed.
Yeah, it's
So
easy, isn't this like a shame because like yeah, after the working and then you've been kicked out of the company. That's so shameful. That's so stupid. What about like people looking at me? People looking at me like just like yeah, you've been kicked out of the house, you've been fired. I just what do they think about me? They think about me like yeah, you're stupid. You can't do anything. Like you useless and then yeah. Look at yeah. What do people look at me and then what they think? And you
from
know that I'm a man. I'm a man of the family. And then my job is a provider. My job is a provider. And then now, where can I come from? Now, what do I have at the moment? I just got nothing. Yeah, I'm losing my job. So that's what. It just frustrated and just so pissed off. I'm just so disappointed. This missing emotion is me at the moment.
you're frustrated and pissed off because certainly you think that this is not what you deserve, and I also heard you saying that you have done whatever you could have done, and it was a 7 year long time you served the company, and you certainly have given this company so much that you stayed there for 7 years. So from what I perceive of things that you told me, you you were good enough and you were trying to do what you want to do. So you
And
need, yeah, so don't think of life like this. Think of the times when you achieved some things. There were times when you were good and when you achieved certain things. And as far as your wife is concerned, so what is your opinion? Do you think that your wife is going to judge you, or she's going to be ashamed of you when you will discuss these things with her?
I don't know. Actually, that's the thing that I don't want to face at all. I'm just so scared to facing her and talk about that.
You are scared to face your wife
Yeah, I
because
don't know where to start. I don't know how to spread that news, the bad news. It's affect whole of my family.
It is. So there are a lot of emotions going on with you right now, and there are a lot of things that you need to look
Yeah.
for. But your major goal from the therapy is to find a new job and cope up with your emotions. Is that correct?
Yeah, I just want to deal with like my emotion at the moment. Yeah, there's so many emotion in me, and then even though I know that my wife is she gonna be good to me, she gonna lovely, but like, I don't. Yeah, it's just like
As you mentioned that your wife is gonna be good to you and she's going to be lovely to you and everything. So don't you think that you should try something to discuss it with your wife, because as you mentioned that this is final, this is going to happen. So one day or another she is going to come to know about the situation. So do you think that if you tell her all this is going to help you as well, so that you both can make strategies together and look for your future and what you want to do further?
yeah, I never see that in that way. That's true though, because eventually she gonna know about that anyway. Yeah. I'll think
So
like gonna tell her like one way or another, but I don't know when. But like
yeah, so that it will help you both. You both can understand each other and try to figure out certain things and look for
Yeah.
the future perspective, because sometimes, as you mentioned, you are ashamed because you said you are the breadwinner of the family and you are um male, and your ego and your pride is getting hurt by telling your wife.
Yeah.
But try talking to your wife, because it might help you calm down your certain emotions and you would be able to look at that things differently. So are you with me in this? You
I'll
wanna
think
try
like
this?
I'll agree with you like because that's what will come out eventually. But she gonna know that. But like that's the thing. I don't wanna hide anything from her as well. But like just like talking to you, I mean, like saying something. Yeah. I think like it's good
That's
to
really
have.
good that you know what you want and you are willing to step forward for that. So we need to make a lot of another coping strategies as well to look into the future. So we might have to book another session for that thing. So is that okay with you if I book another session and meet next week?
Yeah, maybe next week. Yeah. Um, like around this time, I'm gonna complete work at like 5, and then so I can come to you. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can book the session in the evening and we can meet and talk. And yes, till that time, you just try to talk to your wife, try calming your emotions, and next week when you come to me, we'll discuss that how are you feeling at the moment, and then we try to work accordingly and like try to look at the things that way, that how are things different for
Yeah.
you another week rather than the last week. Is that okay?
Yeah.
So thanks Leo, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
So we'll see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
20